and welcome back to Wot'cha Cooking
Fast Forward.
Wow, today I like to flex my muscles. It's got to do with the next gentleman that's coming in.
Nice.
So I'm going to flex it up for you guys out there. So if you're joining us on this episode, we've got our brand new dietitian on board. This is Olivia Wong from SSI.
Yeah. Nice to be back again.
Hello, excited?
Hi. Super excited. We're going to whip up a storm today.
Yeah, so previously you were the participant. Now you're going to lead one of our former athletes that's coming on to today's show. And it's going to be someone that you want to look out for, because if you're looking for someone that looks fantastic all day, all night, anytime. Do you know who that guy is?
Yeah, so he's Lim Yao Xiang, also the owner of Grid Yard. Also an ex-national water polo player, actually.
Wow, let's bring Yao Xiang!
Hello everyone, hello.
Wow, 真的很帅嘞. I look at your face, look like a Hong
Sorry,
Kong actor.
I'm trying not to flex already.
I like how you come on the show and you go sleepless and I'm not flexing. Alright, so what we're going to cook today. Alright, so Yao Xiang, you were a former water polo player.
Yes, yes.
How was it like training then, and then if you fast forward to today and looking at the new younger athletes that are in the sports today, what has changed?
I think they're definitely a bit more privileged. I mean, right outside the gym, you can see the facilities are definitely world class compared to slightly better version of what we had. So I think they should try to really appreciate what they have and maximize all the opportunities that they have. Yeah.
You see, so we are actually really trying to move the entire training style and exchange it according to time.
Yeah.
Now, in the past, do you have dietitians that are tagged to your?
We have, but we didn't have this beautiful kitchen over here to teach us how to cook. Yeah, so it was all more of education and sharing of knowledge.
I'm just curious, Olivia, have you worked with water polo sport players before?
No, I've not, but hopefully someday.
Yeah. Well, then what's your focus now? I mean, you just joined SSI for a couple of weeks by now.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of days. I don't work with you, so I don't know. So how is it like? What kind of athletes are you actually specializing in, and what do you do day to day?
Yeah, so this is my third week actually. I see pretty much a mixture of athletes. Don't really have a specific spot that I take care of at the moment. So footballers is one of them. I see a couple of clinical referrals as well. Yeah.
Wow, all-rounded lah. Huh? I like how you...
I don't know where to put my hands.
Anywhere you put, you look like you're flexing. That's the problem with your feet, right? Okay, I'm gonna, before I tell the audience or the viewers a little bit more about what you do and what are the programs you're on, do you cook often?
I have never cooked actually.
Oh really?
The first time I actually tried was doing the circuit breaker. I tried to cook some homemade stuff. That as in prepared already. I just need to chop on some simple stuff. That's about it. Yeah.
Then this is the show for you. People who are busy, don't have time to cook, but want to have some chance to create like a healthy meal, then this recipe should turn out fine. I'm going to tell you very easy one.
Okay.
So today we can just
don't embarrass me.
No chance to get embarrassed. So Olivia, what is the recipe or the theme for today's dishes?
Yep, so today we're doing a quinoa fried rice, and this is a great recipe if you have leftover quinoa from the day before. Super easy, just throw in a couple of vegetables and you can whip up a meal in less than 30 minutes.
Oh, you eat quinoa, bro?
Never.
Oh, nice.
It's a super rice.
Yeah, is it rice or grain?
Yeah,
Grain,
it's kind of like a grain or a seed actually, but it's super healthy. Some protein in there, and then very, very healthy whole grains kind of carbohydrates as well.
So good for you because it digests slower, so you go for your
But I'm not training,
work
so don't eat.
When you go and work long hours, no need to eat. Super lean. Okay. Don't eat a lot. Don't exercise a lot.
I never said I don't exercise.
Okay, let's put you to the test. Okay, now first item that we have here. What item is this? Cheese.
It's actually garlic.
Garlic. I know lah.
Oh yeah, it looks like cheese. All right, this one.
Cauliflower.
Wow, a bit mind thing alike. We can air punch.
Air punch, okay. I almost wanted to tap.
See, muscular men all think the same way. Alright, so broccoli lah, broccoli. And we have
Capsicum.
Nice.
Youtiao.
Unhealthy
This tau pok.
Tau pok
Yeah,
Tau pok meh?
tau pok, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's tau
It
pok.
looks like youtiao.
okay.
Looks like youtiao.
Yeah.
So you can always lie to yourself, right? and
Super rice.
super rice. Okay. This is the quinoa. Okay, so we have this one is spring onion.
Yep.
much many, right?
Got it.
All right, so then salt, vinegar,
Soya sauce.
Soya sauce.
soy sauce, sesame
Sesame
oil,
oil.
olive oil. So very simple ingredients that you can get anytime, anywhere. Can I replace this with what we prefer? One tau pok, one youtiao.
Preferably not. Preferably a sort of protein. So like either chicken or tofu. Yeah, or some sort of
youtiao is
protein.
carbohydrates, right?
Yeah, and it's
Deep
usually
fried.
deep fried. Yeah, this is deep fried as well. For the sake of time, I went with tau pok, but you can do tofu or chicken.
So you can have
And it-
alternatives
yeah.
depending
Yeah.
on what you like. Okay, so let's heat up the pan. How high
Perfect.
do you want it?
Let's do medium.
Oh,
Clap.
it works.
Once you clap.
Okay, medium.
Medium,
I
yeah.
think just-
Maybe medium
I think
high,
just-
yeah.
Yeah, okay, medium high is 5 lah.
Yeah, and then let's go in with 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
All right, 2 tablespoons, bro. No
Come
need
here, son.
spoon, just test based on your own estimate.
Huh?
Oh.
I'm doing
Yeah, of
Yeah, you
I thought you're the chef. I'm
Don't worry,
learning.
I'm here to eat what you cook. She will teach you. I will
2
suffer along
tablespoons
with
without
you.
a spoon.
Yeah, just try estimate. Like, see what's 1 tablespoon. Okay, that's
perfect.
1.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one only. My goodness.
Then that's about 2. Okay,
Perfect.
done.
Just
I
make
like
sure
to do
it's-
estimates,
Yeah.
because sometimes cooking we cannot find spoon.
Oh.
We use less spoon, we wash lesser. Ma.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Smart.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do we do after that?
So if you can just spread the
Spread
oil,
the oil.
kind of evenly around the pan.
My goodness. I'm
Perfect.
stressed.
It's okay, you got a lot of practice.
Just give it a nice rotate, lah, don't worry. Take the chance
Nice.
to make sure that everything is across the entire pan so that later when you fry it, or you we do it quite deep, pan fry?
Yeah,
Stir
stir
fry,
fry.
stir
Yeah,
fry,
stir
stir
fry.
fry.
Yeah.
All right. And
Okay.
olive oil is a great choice because
It's good in healthy fats. Yeah.
What's the difference between like coconut oil or this kind of thing?
okay, this is
yeah.
the expert. Ask her.
Please.
Yeah, so
Please tell me.
coconut oil has higher saturated fat content. Olive oil, it's a healthier oil, unsaturated fat. So that's what we want to go for.
Only
Yeah.
thing that you can't use olive oil for very high level heat
Super high
cooking.
heat,
lah.
yeah.
Other than that, it's a great choice. You can drink it even. It's fine. But of course,
Not
not the
sure.
whole bottle a day. Lah. Just have it a little bit more, it's fine. That's what Dr. Rico always say, right? The Italians or the Spanish, they have it every day. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
Eat with the
Yeah.
bread on, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's,
that
that's
as well, yeah, yeah.
generally
Oh,
quite
okay,
healthy, so
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
good
Interesting.
fats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Once
is
the
it
pan
hot?
heat ups,
Yeah.
How do you
let's,
know?
let's make it higher.
Yeah. We can go ahead and add in the garlic actually.
Yeah, just feel it.
Yeah.
And when you put in the garlic, it should sizzle. Lah. So if
Yeah,
it doesn't
sizzle,
sizzle,
yeah.
that means it's not hot enough.
Yeah,
Hot
can
enough
just
already.
chuck the
Can you
whole
hear the
thing in.
sound of the music?
Perfect.
And I'm going to bring it down a
Nice.
little bit for you.
We want to make sure it's golden brown actually. So
Okay.
it needs a bit.
So this is the aromatics, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what is the purpose of this quinoa fried rice? What does it do?
So it's a nutritious meal. So this is a very quick and simple dish to put together. If you want something fast, you have leftover quinoa from the day before, you just throw everything in and quick,
Good
fast.
source of protein?
Good source of protein. Yeah, good source of protein. You have your antioxidants, your vitamins as well from the vegetables. So very healthy meal actually. Yeah.
While you're cooking the garlic, Yao Xiang, what do you usually eat as part of your diet? What kind of food do you go for?
We have
Fried kway teow, char kway teow?
Oh no, I try to avoid those things.
Wow. So it's true you are what you eat.
But I don't eat clean as well lah.
Yeah.
I just because right now we don't cook at home. We just go for I think like those economical rice, and we try to have a balanced diet. So,
So you have like vegetable,
yeah.
fish.
So there's still fried stuff, but of course you try to
I think it's
put it
okay
to moderation, I guess.
Actually, yeah, eat in
Yeah.
moderation and cheat a bit, especially if you're
Yeah.
someone who generally exercises,
Yeah.
right? And you obviously do exercise.
Mm.
How often do you exercise per week?
I try to do it every day.
Wow.
He's very disciplined,
every
yeah.
day. Because it's been part of my lifestyle since
Yeah.
I was a kid, like primary school. So one day I don't work out, I feel like something is missing in routine, I guess.
So really, for the audience out there, it's all about getting into the momentum.
Yeah.
You either get into momentum and work up to be fit like him, or you get to momentum and start rolling across the road like him. You know? So it depends on what momentum you like, right?
Yeah.
All right, so it's golden brown.
Yeah, I
already.
think-
You can stay a bit more, bro.
Yeah, I think-
Be
I
brave
think-
about it. Don't
Okay,
worry.
okay.
Yeah, I think we can go ahead and add in the broccoli actually.
Yeah, broccoli. So broccoli, do you want it really cooked?
Yeah, actually we wanna just add everything in and then I'm gonna add a splash of water actually.
Oh, that sounds like a fast meal, bro.
Why
Yeah, really fast
water?
meal. Yeah, so I wanna add a splash of water, cover it and let it kind of
Okay, let
steam
me
on its
assist
own.
you with
Thank
the water.
you. Thank you
Let's
very
let it
much.
down.
If you can get a
How
lid
much
for
do
me.
we? Half 1 cup.
Yeah, just fill it.
This is just
Thank
give it a little bit
you.
of a sauce base
Thanks.
and
Thank you.
make it a bit wetter.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna use the lid and cover it. Let it steam on its own for like
so that
2 to 3 minutes.
the broccoli cooks through.
Yeah.
And are you a broccoli person?
I don't love it.
I used to not like broccoli when I was young. And you probably are still young because when you are older, you start to like more vegetables. Right?
Oh, then I hate it.
I'm just joking on that one.
So,
but
yeah.
broccoli, I think it has a nice flavor. Depends how you cook it, right?
Yeah. So broccoli is actually very high in vitamin C. So very good source of vitamins and fiber as well. Yao Xiang is not a big fan of vegetables, so my job today is try to change his mind about it.
See? And it's true, I wasn't a big fan
Yeah.
for a very long time. Only about the last 2-3 years that I started to realize that with the cooking format, actually really is about eating it nice and good for the first time. Then your
Yeah.
mind just triggers, you know.
Yeah. I think it probably sometimes like the first experience or first impression, I guess. Yeah.
Then while it's steaming in the background, what does Greek yard do? Are you all like a wine yard or vine yard or something like that?
The members do drink wine, but we do not do that in class. So essentially, it's a HIIT class, a HIIT studio,
it's a
gym.
HIIT
So everyone comes together and we work out together, as well.
And
so
I assume HIIT studio allows you to just perspire even faster, right?
Yeah, I mean the
Look at the pen.
Yeah.
So when it's around, it's HIIT studio, man.
the play with words.
Yeah.
The game very strong.
yeah. But I must say, the workouts are, I've been there before. The workouts are very intensive but very effective.
Because
yeah.
is it important that you perspire more? Does it actually push out and have you lean?
For us, that is the byproduct. So it's not the main focus of what we do because we don't. That is a very short-term kind of training. So we specialize a lot in movement, functional movement, right? So once you move well, you learn to move well in the class. You can actually bring it out of the class. So even in your daily life, you move better. Indirectly, you actually burn a lot of calories without even knowing. So a lot of people say, I go for a class, I have a good sweat, then I start burning. But actually, in your daily life, you can actually burn a lot as well.
Wow, amazing. Okay, I'm going to check on my
Yeah,
broccoli.
let's check on the broccoli.
Because I'm so engrossed with
Nice. I think,
Xiang.
yeah.
Oh, wow, look at the nice green. I
Yeah.
just want to bring out the bank cam and have a quick shot.
Perfect. Looks
you can
good.
continue stirring, bro.
Yeah.
And this is broccoli. We're going to make quinoa fried rice.
Nice.
Coming very soon. And
Yeah.
of course, this is the very first time Yao Xiang from Greek Yard.
Yeah.
Look at the bicep.
It's okay if I ask one question.
Hello. Yep.
Why doesn't the garlic, right, get burnt? Because the last few time I tried cooking, immediately within like 30 seconds it gets
Yeah.
black.
I think maybe the heat might be too high.
I think,
I
yeah,
suspect
correct.
so, yeah.
Usually we try to keep
Yeah.
it medium-high heat. So once it turns golden brown, it's generally fine.
Yeah. I
And
think we can add this. Go ahead and add this. Okay, I'm gonna cover this for about a minute.
All right, so while we are out there for a minute with Yao Xiang talking about what he does at Greek Yard, you might be curious and wondering what happens over there where we improve your movement. So watch on. This is where we see you in action, guys.
Hi, I'm Yao Peng, one of the co-founders of Greek Yard. We are HIIT Studio. Let me show you our space. So this is our space. Our programming is based on 5 pillars of fitness: strength, power, agility, core, and endurance. So this is our 3,000 square feet playground where we help you achieve your fitness goals. Well done, good job. Okay.
All right, nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow, the moment you open up, you smell the capsicum, you
Yeah.
smell the broccoli,
Yeah,
the tau pok goes
yeah,
in.
the tau pok goes in now actually.
So this is like pre-fried tau pok that you buy off the rack, or you actually fried it yourself already?
Yeah, I bought it off the rack.
Off the
yeah,
rack. So it's
off the rack.
easily available.
Yeah,
so,
very fast, easy.
And it's not going to be a costly meal because tau pok, capsicum, and broccolis are not expensive
Yeah,
choices.
yeah.
And
Very affordable.
So if you want to eat clean, eat healthy, and still save money at the same time, today Olivia's challenge is to convert you.
That's true.
Okay, what do we
Yeah.
have now?
Okay, and then let's just add a pinch of salt.
All right, a pinch of salt.
Using my hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
wait.
nice.
If you haven't washed it again, wash it one more time. Trust me.
So am I supposed to go?
Just go over, wash your hand. So it's always good to wipe your hands, wash your hands. How you feeling, bro?
Yeah,
Ready
clean.
to drop in a pinch of salt? So sprinkle it around lah. Is this enough?
That's a very good pinch of salt. I like it.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Perfect.
And see the
And then-
forearm muscles and the
Yeah.
wrist muscles moving at the same time.
Okay, let's
Alright.
give it a good stir.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can pop our quinoa in.
Also, not the sauces first, but
Yeah,
the quinoa.
the quinoa goes in.
Okay, I'm gonna help you lift it up so they can scoop it in. Look at the quinoa moving in. Quinoa has a nutty flavor to it, lah.
Okay.
So that's the unique thing about quinoa, right?
Yeah.
And do you like nuts, bro?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So in case you don't know, how much nuts do we eat per day, or it was a considerable good amount to eat per day?
Usually, they say a handful of nuts. So a handful would be like 10 to 15. That's a good serving size.
Yeah,
I think.
and because of that, we cannot eat so much nuts. You still like that nutty flavor, then you can eat quinoa.
Yeah, let's go ahead and add in soya sauce.
Okay,
Maybe I'll
so
just-
let
yeah.
Olivia
All
move
this
it in. This to
yeah.
give it a little bit more fragrance.
Yeah,
and
fragrance.
another layer of texture. But I don't think there's any quinoa that's pre-cooked available in the market, right?
No, so I actually went ahead and cooked this quinoa before. So how you cook it is 1 cup of quinoa, and then you put in 2 cups of water.
Okay, 1:2 ratio.
Yeah, 1:2 ratio, and then just let it simmer, and it'll cook pretty fast, like maybe 15 minutes, 20
Alright,
minutes.
so
yeah.
that's quick.
Yeah, and this is the sesame oil. It
Even
goes
more
in.
fragrance. Huh?
Yeah.
Because you're trying to convert you.
Yeah.
Must
We're
smells
gonna
the
make it-
flavor.
It smells good already.
Yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
not bad lah. At least you say it smells good. When
Yeah.
it smells good, it looks good,
It's-
then it should generate taste good. I'm gonna move in to show how it looks like in the stage. But you really can get the sesame flavor
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, hope it tastes good.
And then you can see how cooking bicep looks like.
Actually, I think we can turn off the heat.
Okay,
We just
so
add
the-
in the diced onions. Yeah, turn off the
Oh,
heat.
so the onions are not like at the last part.
Yeah.
Okay, just onto it. Yeah, and then just give it
Give it
like,
a good stir, and I think we're done.
wow, that's
First
fast.
dish.
All right.
We're done.
So I don't think I'm gonna put it on the should I plate it?
Yeah.
Should we, or should we just make it look nice on the pan? I
Oh,
like it that
skip.
Yao Xiang is as bad in plating as I am. I'm equally bad, and I feel like I met a friend on the show.
I'm nervous. See, half the food is on the table.
No need all in lah, no need all. This one. How is it? Does it taste like
What about?
no, no lah, it doesn't, right?
Okay, not bad.
Okay. Just a bit of everything,
Nice.
and you're gonna just dive in
Yeah.
on the flavors. All right, so with our very first taste of broccoli and quinoa with Yao Xiang, our ex-national water polo player over here, let's see how he feels about it. All right,
You like it?
not bad.
It tastes better than I expected.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
nice.
quite nice.
So good to hear that.
Yeah. It's either he's a very good actor or he truly enjoys the food. Why not more? Why not more whether he's a good actor or really enjoying the food? So for those of you on the show, remember to like, share, and comment, and we will be right back after the break, right here on Wot'cha Cooking Fast Forward.
Welcome back to
Wot'cha cooking?
Fast forward.
Well, I like the way you're so commanding. Better stay on my show. So, for those of you who do not know, you can actually see Yao Xiang on Get Active TV.
Get Active
He's
TV,
actually
yeah.
leading some of the programs over here. Which segment do you actually?
Actually, it's
be
been the
involved in?
past 3 months, but there's, I think, replays right on Facebook. It's actually on the afternoon stretch. It's called the afternoon stretch, 3 to 4 p.m. every Monday. Yeah.
So it's on a rerun now. So
Yeah.
if you want to find out some of the methods that he has actually imparted to many of the people out there, where you actually can functionally exercise,
Yes.
then that is the program to look out for on Get Active TV lah. All right. So I don't know what's on the table. I've seen what was the request on your menu.
More meat,
Yeah.
no veg.
No veg. And
Yeah.
Olivia, would you like to tell us a little bit more about what's happening over here?
Yeah, so Yao Xiang doesn't like vegetables. My aim today really is really to make him love greens. Do you like zucchini, Ben?
I like it because there's a few ways that we have cooked it. I don't really eat zucchini in the past, but through the program, I think we've done some great recipes with
Okay.
zucchini lah.
Okay, great. So I guess I have to convince Yao Xiang today to eat zucchini.
Zucchini. She give you all the very difficult
How
to
to
spell
spell
word.
one,
Yeah.
Zucchini is a car, is it?
That's a
Lamborghini.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
seriously.
Olivia is lost for words. Like these two men,
Don't know what you're
only
talking
our dictionary can read our words. So okay, let's show the audience what a zucchini is.
Okay, so actually I went ahead to shred this zucchini.
You're familiar with it, but it looks like a cucumber. So
Cucumber,
how
yeah.
different shade.
It looks quite different. A cucumber is actually a bit thinner, very dark green. Yeah. So it looks a little bit different. but-
Similar, but this has a little bit of a wider and a
yeah.
smaller end. More cucumber is more like both sides the same. Okay. Yeah.
So I actually shredded this and I lightly sprinkle with salt. The salt actually draws the water out from the zucchini, and then I kind of use my hands, let it sit for 10 minutes, and use my hands or a dish towel to squeeze the water out, so you don't have like a soggy kind of zucchini fritters. Yeah. So
I
that's
like
what
how
I-
Yao Xiang is standing there, depressed, looking at it and just thinking, not again. Where's the meat, by the way?
We don't have meat, but we have an egg today.
Oh, we have an egg.
Yeah.
All right. So I got a challenge for you. Since we have you on the afternoon stretch, let's see how you actually stretch your bicep and crack the egg into the bowl lah. Is it possible or not? Do you think it's possible to be done? I've not tried before.
I think
But we have a
so.
spare
I think
egg,
so.
ah.
Let's have a go.
So if anything
Yeah.
goes wrong,
Let's try.
functional training. right?
Functional training, so we see how precise your
I've
function.
been doing my bicep curls just for this.
Nice.
Yeah, that's stressful. I can't do it.
Come.
Whoa.
It's dropping out.
Really, I cannot.
Cannot.
I want to try.
You try.
Really, man?
Cannot. You slip up your bicep. So we have failed lah. Maybe the armpit.
It is not true. It's not true that you can break an egg with a bicep.
It's a myth.
It's a myth. Now, let's see.
Okay, don't let it slip out.
Right
ah.
here.
Don't let this split
Yeah.
up. What's your ingredients? I better move the ingredients.
Yeah. You try. Cannot, right? You'll slip out of your.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. It really doesn't work.
It does not work.
Okay, correct. So
Okay, so do we use? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Let's try
okay.
with
My
the
left.
partial crack. Use the live bicep.
Oh, lah, cannot lah. It
Hold
keeps-
it in.
Okay, left bicep helps.
No,
Nice.
okay. So
lah.
the light crack, it is
If
very
a light crack
possible.
is possible.
So please
Awesome.
wash your hand. Don't worry, I'm not going to use this egg lah. We're not.
No.
We're not. No,
Oh, no
we're
need.
not using it. No. All right. So now that we have had a little bit of fun, we see how biceps can do functional use.
In the kitchen.
Yeah. Next time you can use it to open even a can. But do you know that if you buy canned food from the supermarkets now, or you buy off the shelf from anywhere else, it's actually advisable that once you bring it back home, you actually take a bacteria wipe and have it wiped down, so that it's actually more hygienic because you're going to store it at home and there are many people who might have touched it. So these are just little tips for you to enjoy more measures to ensure that your family stays safe throughout this entire period. Right? Wow,
yeah,
advertisement.
nice.
Okay, so stress on our zucchini. I have no idea what we're going to eat because everything is like baby powder, milk powder.
Yeah, so we're making zucchini fritters today. This is shredded zucchini with flour, garlic, some Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan.
Yep, and then an egg, salt and pepper.
And then you
Yes.
managed to revive the egg that you cracked.
Yeah. So if we can mix everything actually into a mixing bowl,
Okay,
including
so today it's almost like a little bit like baking, you
Baking.
know. You can use the spoon. Right. What's the difference
Lovely.
between zucchini and cucumber actually?
The
so,
spelling.
I know, right?
so zucchini actually has
Everything also?
yeah, this goes in. Yeah, they're similar in some sense. Zucchini has high water content as well, vitamin C, but the taste is very different. The taste is very
It's a
different.
bit crunchier also lah.
Yeah, cucumber is actually very crunchy.
Sorry, the
yeah.
cucumber is a bit
very
crunchier. Zucchini is a little bit softer, so it's like a brinjal kind of texture
Yeah,
when
it's
you
very
cook it sometimes, right?
yeah.
Just
yeah.
not as gooey, but it has that softness in it.
Right.
So if you really like to have something that absorbs the flavor, I think this is a good choice.
Yeah.
And I mean, the only take back that I like about this dish is that there's a lot of Parmesan cheese.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Not enough, right? Okay.
It looks almost like a salad.
Yeah, and then we can have that egg in as well.
Okay, so let's crack another egg, but not with your bicep, huh?
How do you crack it?
Just
I'll just
cock.
I see. I really don't know how to crack.
Just two hand.
Nice.
And open. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, you can give me the eggshells. I will bring it off
Nice.
screen.
So just
Okay.
mix.
Yeah, just mix it.
Oh, I have no put the. Do I need salt? No need.
So we need about a pinch of salt and pepper
Another-
as well.
another pinch.
Yeah,
Where's the pepper cover?
maybe one more pinch.
Where's the
Thanks.
cover? Don't have cover.
Oh, I have.
Ah.
Yep, and some salt as well.
And some pepper.
Oh yeah, pepper. Sorry.
How do I do it? Is that?
Ben did that on purpose.
Don't worry, I know.
He did.
Hey!
You really don't know? Welcome. See, I told you at the same time, right? Buff man. You know,
I think Ben was struggling with this a couple of episodes.
Is that
before.
why he's making me do this? Oh, that's the.
I can help with that.
You
Oh, nice.
are- Okay, figure it out. I didn't figure out though. Okay, so upside down, grind.
Nice.
Fun, right?
Man.
They made me find it for half an hour on that episode, you know? Nobody want to tell me how to open the pepper. At least you got to see me close it.
How much more?
Yeah, this is
that's
good.
about it.
This is good. Very good. Yeah, after a good mix, we can
How do we tell that it's a.
yeah, I think we can still go ahead and mix it.
Yeah, make
the
sure that
flour
there's no
should-
residue at the bottom. Right? There's no balance raw flour. It's nicely coated. Okay, so I'm going to start the fire.
Okay.
How high do you want it to be?
We need about medium high as well. About 2 tablespoons of oil goes in.
Okay, I'm going to put it a little bit higher so the pan heats up faster. And then 2 tablespoons of oil.
Yep.
While you mix, I will help you the oil. 1 and 2. Okay.
All right.
Okay, it looks like it's good.
Yeah, so I'm
The
gonna.
whole thing in is like a big pancake.
Oh no, it's actually I'm gonna take 2 tablespoons for each piece. Actually, each zucchini fritter.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wait for the
Pan to heat
pan
up.
to heat up a little
I
bit.
think it's quite warm already because I put it on high
Okay.
heat. I'm going to bring the heat down a little bit.
Okay. So what I do is
Why
about.
do you all keep doing that?
Hit to 9 to bring up the oil
No, as in
temperature.
your palm.
Oh yeah, it's
to
nice.
feel that whether there's heat coming out. So
I-
usually when there's a bit of heat, then usually that means that it's quite hot already lah. But
Yes.
last week I put my hand on the pan lah, so that was a mistake.
So what I do is about 2 tablespoons, and I flatten it with a spoon, or the back of a spatula is fine as well.
It's
yeah.
almost like a
So
kimchi
this is like-
pancake, but it's a zucchini
yeah.
pancake.
So this is a piece. So do you wanna go ahead and do the rest?
Okay, it's gonna do
Nice.
2.
2
2 tablespoons. That looks really easy.
Yeah.
I think you know
Super simple,
what we have
right?
done today is like if you're really busy, you don't have an excuse to say that you can't do it. All you need to do is just shred your zucchini, mix everything together, oil, pan, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So it's really fast
Fast
forward
forward.
for you guys. So 2 teaspoons for each zucchini pancake. Then you flatten it nicely. And it actually looks quite nice. It actually does look quite enticing. Like,
Yeah.
huh?
Hope it
I
tastes
can
good.
imagine it has that
Crispy.
saltiness behind it. And this is how the mix looks like. Whenever it's balanced. And once again, back to the pan.
Yeah. So let's give it like maybe 2 minutes, and then we'll flip it over.
Okay, so while we have 2 minutes, let's do another challenge.
Huh? Why I come here no meat, so much veg, still must do
Because you
challenge.
say that you're such a good person to work out with. Actually, I'm quite curious what kind of functional workouts which is the easiest for anyone to pick up.
easiest.
Yeah, maybe something that you can do at home any day, anytime. Like in the kitchen when you like, I think you actually train the arm. Right?
I think at home we always go with the traditional squats, double leg squats, or even single leg squats actually.
Okay.
Why we say single leg squats is actually more functional because we spend most of our time walking, jumping, and being on one leg more than being on double leg. So the only time you actually stand on two legs.
Yeah, because you walk, you use one leg only.
Correct.
You can't be walking like that.
Exactly. So sometimes when we stand on two legs too much, or we train the normal traditional squat, the problem is there's a lot of compensation. So if one leg is weaker, we don't really, it doesn't show because you're standing on two. So it looks as if you're using both legs, but actually maybe the stronger leg is taking up more of your body weight. So if you do the single leg, the weakness will show better. So that's why we say it's more functional.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
in
I'm
that
going to bring
sense.
down the temperature a little bit
Okay.
and let Olivia check.
Okay.
And while we show the flip, we're also going to come back with like a simple demonstration of what a...
this is a good colour.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually looks nice. I can imagine if we... Can I use 韭菜?
Jiu-Jitsu is what?
It's a Chinese, it's like Chinese coriander style.
Oh yeah,
vegetable.
yeah. I would imagine it would taste
I
okay.
can imagine, yeah, it to be super
yeah,
fragrant, right?
yeah. So it's
cause
a nice color. And
This
then
got
we
me
put-
hungry. My stomach is
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
growling.
yeah.
It smells
Sounds
good.
smells good. Yeah.
Huh? And this is something that we can just trick the mind and say that there's something meaty inside. But if we really want to add meat, we can lah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alright, because
yeah.
I think this one we can add like minced
meat.
chicken
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
or minced beef, depending on your palate type. But let's see what the second side is cooking. Oh, it's a single leg stand.
Single
I
leg
know. I want to know what it means. What's the single leg stand?
So there's some things that we do for warm-ups in class. So it's a very simple exercise whereby we ask them to stand on one leg. So when you're standing on one leg, and with your eyes open, because there's sensory coming from your eyes, there's all information going to your brain for balance, knowing where you are. But once you close your eyes, you try closing your eyes, it becomes doubly as hard. And then you realize in order to stand straight, your mind has to connect all the way down to your ankle.
Yeah, it actually is.
So the foot is always shifting, the knee is always locking. So it's actually a very good body awareness exercise.
Oh, so I don't think I have much problem with the right leg.
Yeah. So you can tell
Wow.
after when you switch sides. Yeah. So these are some of the exercises that we think is very, very useful pertaining to day-to-day work. Yes, you don't really sweat much when you're standing on one leg. In fact, you don't even pan at all. But actually, the benefits is actually more long-term than anything.
I can imagine, like, because you specifically control certain.
all the
talking
small
action.
muscles are working already.
Wow, it's actually really quite. Yeah, you can really feel your toes,
Everything.
your heels,
Your foot, actually,
yeah.
even your hip, so you have to stabilize on one leg. Even your hip has to work. Your hamstring, your glute, which I think a lot of people forget to do as well. Yeah.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
flip it one more time to see the underside,
Okay.
so that the audience can see what kind of color to look out for. That golden brown. Wow. This one really makes me hungry, leh.
Yeah.
When you
Because
really,
you can hear it.
yeah, my
You can
stomach is
smell
actually
it.
growling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
think,
can hear the sizzling.
I think we're almost done actually.
Okay, so is it time to plate up?
Yeah, shall we turn off the heat?
Okay, let's bring all
Thank
three
you.
over.
Nice. Yes,
Do you have sauces that we can go with such a dish, actually?
Yeah, so some people actually put sour cream.
Which is a little bit fattening, right?
Yeah, so you can do that, or
My goodness.
you can just eat it on its own because it's so flavorful
Very
already.
good flavor.
Yeah.
Really, I think Olivia is very confident that we will enjoy the flavorful.
So there's no
taste of
sauce as a
zucchini.
backup.
Yeah.
So I need to act again. Today is
We'll see
really a
whether he needs
challenging.
to act today. I
Perfect.
mean, I can see myself eating this Greek yogurt,
Oh yeah, that's a
Greek
good one.
yogurt with
That's
a
a
little
good
bit of
one.
salt,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And then I can see it with soy sauce and chili padi and
Yeah.
a little bit of vinegar.
that's a good one. Yeah.
So there are many ways you can have Asian style, Greek style, the unhealthy style. That's with a lot of butter.
Mustard.
Yeah.
American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna get
let's have let's take the crispier one. Okay. Let's have half each. Since we don't know what to expect, right? Okay, I'm gonna take a pinch of salt.
Huh? Serious? Throw it over your left shoulder. For good luck.
For good luck. Are you ready, bro, to take the dive into the unknown? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh.
It's good.
Wow.
How's it, Yao Xiang?
Wow.
Mission
The
accomplished.
cheese, makes it a lot better actually.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting it to
Yeah.
be. Wow, I like it.
That's
Wow.
good.
It's really a wow thing. Right. I was expecting like a very
Yeah.
raw vegetable like this. To try with a small pinch of salt. It makes it even better.
Oh, nice.
It's really nice. Nice flavor though. Alright. So we have just had some piping hot dish right here on the table. That is the zucchini.
Zucchini fritters.
Zucchini Fritters. And we will be back with recipe number 3 in a few short moments' time. So stay tuned right here with us. And welcome back to Wot'cha Cooking Fast Forward,
Forward.
Feed and Fab.
Yeah.
Not T, ah. Yeah,
So
amazing.
yeah. So Ben, what's up with your shirt?
I
Legend-
overslept and thought it's October. Because I'm born in October, my legends are born in October. Got so fit one, I must call myself a legend one. You know how to stand beside him, right? Huh? So, what-
Yeah.
what?
So when's your birthday exactly?
Perfect 10.
Oh, ten, 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 ten.
Hey, you got my tune.
Okay,
man.
okay, okay.
A perfect match, you know. That's why we call it F and F, Fit and Fab, you know. We should start a new show.
Start a new show, ah.
We should start a new program.
We should. We should.
Fit, Fab and Fabulous.
Wow.
Fit, Fat and Fabulous.
Nice. I like that.
Okay, so you had the dishes earlier on, and we had a lot of vegetables today. No meat, not like your menu
A
request.
bit
you sent in.
disappointing.
But how was it so far?
It's surprisingly nice, to be honest. I think the taste is what I was very worried about. So I think the taste was sort of covered, which helps a little bit. And the texture, the way we cook what was the zucchini? I think that the texture of the zucchini really helps. And of course the cheese and the things like that. So I think yeah, I was eating quite fast.
Olivia is like cooking for a kid today. But that's what we're worried about,
Yeah.
right? Many
Yeah.
people are, a bit more repulsive to vegetables or
Yep.
greens because they feel that there's this very raw, earthy flavor.
Yep.
But with the right ingredients, right mix, and of course the right aromatics that's fused in, every dish can actually just give you that kind of surprise. I was surprised with the second zucchini pancake that you created. I was expecting just that raw, very green taste also.
Yeah, correct.
But wow, you finished the whole plate there.
Wow,
Yeah,
I'm
they're
so
fast.
glad I managed to
Yeah.
convince 2 kids right here to eat their greens.
Two kids. He
Now,
also.
now he's 2 kids. I'm a chef. After 40 years, I'm a chef. Okay, now we're going to dive into the final recipe. It's supposed to be super fast, super good.
Super fast, yeah, super fast, super good. So we're gonna make a very easy chocolate fudge.
Oh.
Only 3 or 4 ingredients, so very fast. And we're actually melting some chocolate right here. This is a double boiler. So I actually went ahead and boiled about 1 inch of water, let it simmer, and then place the chocolate chips over the pot of boiling water.
So the steam melts it.
Yeah, so we don't want to place it in direct contact, otherwise we'll burn the chocolate.
So we have actually done this many a times. We did lava cake in this method. We did a
Wow.
couple of chocolate dishes.
But I was not
in
invited
this.
for that show.
Yeah, we purposely give you one that's a little bit more challenging to your palate so that the audience now believes that vegetables are solid.
So we're gonna go ahead and stir the
Wow.
chocolate.
So it melts quite quickly, generally, with the steam and everything. And while Olivia is speeding, right, because we're talking about fit and fabulous today, I was just wondering, whether we can do like push-ups in the most alluring pose. Then we post it on Instagram.
Sounds
Can
good.
I instruct you, you do.
I cannot. You must perform, then I follow.
Wow.
3 poses in a push-up style. I think the viewers like it.
Why must be 3? They never give a number. Just say 1.
One only.
One only, nah.
One central pose push-up. Come, how do we do it with the table that is functional?
Oh, you're
and look
you're
nice?
really challenging me.
Of course. I've seen you on the afternoon stretch. I know you can stretch.
So you want to lean on the table with
Okay.
one hand.
Mm-hmm.
To make it sexier, you want to push your butt out a little bit. So to keep that nice tight bum as you lean forward and you push yourself up. And just come down.
Wow, it looks hard.
Oh, yeah, I think it looks hard. I don't know whether I
Try
can.
lah,
do
you
it.
can.
My butt up.
But stick it out. Then
I
lean forward
cannot. I need 2 hands.
and push. Well, clearly you won.
No, I need 2 hands. Oh, one arm push-up when you don't train is really quite hard on the table even.
I was shivering.
Yeah.
Lucky the camera was panned on
Yeah,
something.
Pan it back to Olivia. She's excited to cook the chocolate. So it's melted already.
Yep.
But that's not easy.
Check.
Yeah, this is like the second one I did push out on the table.
So let's give it maybe 30 seconds.
Can just
to-
eat lah.
So that's all.
Melted.
That's all.
Is it like a fondue?
Very simple,
yeah,
fast.
yeah, just melted chocolate.
No other ingredients?
Oh, we need peanut butter as well. Some
Okay, you
protein.
like peanut butter, bro?
I think I will after this.
Also, you're usually not a peanut butter
I
person.
don't really eat peanut
Oh.
butter.
I didn't know. Yeah,
I
I didn't
wasn't
know
a
that.
peanut butter person for a very long time also, to be very honest. Until like when I was past 28. Much later in life,
Okay.
I start to appreciate peanut butter.
Because it's very thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it doesn't melt as like
The-
butter
the
and
texture,
margarine.
yeah, and the texture was what I really like. But you grow to like it. And there are some peanut butter that are really nice. You can even find ways to make your own peanut butter at home.
So what changed your mind?
When I had really
Flavor?
good peanut butter for once. so I always say this, right? You just need to have one solid good taste, like how the zucchini is done. And now you will start thinking of considering whether zucchini is an addition to your ingredient, right? So that's what we do. And what do we do now? Do we pour everything
Okay,
in?
so we're just gonna mix the peanut butter into the chocolate, the melted chocolate. Just give it a good stir. So
Oh.
this whole thing is about 190 grams.
Okay.
Yeah,
just
so just
pour
do
it
it.
in?
Yeah, you can use this too.
So this is spoon.
Oh, okay. Now I know why you gave me this one.
Yeah, because that's the texture right, that you're
I,
talking
I,
about.
I keep thinking that it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks so soft
Yeah.
and melted, but actually it's so sticky and gooey, right?
If you don't like peanut butter, you can use almond butter, cashew butter as well.
How about salted caramel?
Salted caramel, wouldn't recommend.
Because it's less healthy.
It's-
How about
it's-
cookie crumble?
Yeah, it's a bit on the sweeter side, I think, for that.
Peanut butter is a good source of
Protein.
protein.
Yeah.
So generally, it's okay for athletes to have it on a less regular basis. It's like a little cheat day.
Or they can have like 2 tablespoons of peanut butter on the toast, things like that. Maybe not the whole tub. because they're quite high in fat and calories as well.
But anyway, I believe if you make this, you won't eat the whole
Yeah,
thing. So
yeah,
you're going to have it
it's-
by portions,
yeah,
right? So
yeah.
just eat moderately.
Yeah.
So it's not true that if you are athlete or you're a training person, you got to like totally be off, flat. It can be certain ways of moderation that makes it nice, right? Oh wow.
How's it, Yao Xiang?
It's more tiring than I expected.
Working the arm muscles.
Yeah. Functional. Yeah.
And then at this point, you can kind of decide if you want some honey. I think this chocolate is sweet enough without honey, but do you want to give it a
Yeah,
taste?
yeah,
It tastes better than kiwi vinegar. Do you want to?
Oh my god, don't remind me of that.
Do you want to give it a taste before you decide if you want some honey?
No, I'm not going to dive in with the
Oh,
honey because I
wow.
don't think there's much harm with honey, right? So just a little bit
Okay,
will do
perfect.
to give that little swirl because honey has that natural sweetness in it.
Okay, and we're just gonna add a pinch of salt just to bring out the flavor of the chocolate.
Okay, another
So a
pinch,
pinch
eh?
of salt, yeah.
This is the most amount of salt I've ever touched in my life.
3 pinches.
Oh, this is
Four,
this is a good
four.
pinch. It's a good pinch, yeah.
Good
And then
one,
just
eh?
give it a good mix.
Yeah. And then thereafter, we're going to plate this in a nice tub.
Yeah. Gonna transfer this into this cake tin
Wow,
right
I'm
here.
going to move to your side and I'm going to show how the chocolate flows with the band
Yeah.
can. Wow, look at that. This is a peanut butter chocolate fudge with a nice little coat of honey. And of course with things like chocolate, certain red meat, and even coffee. It is said that if you add a little bit of salt, it actually enhances the flavor. And it brings on another realm of taste.
Do you say
Yeah, you're
coffee?
right.
Coffee also.
Coffee.
Some people put butter in their coffee even.
Oh yeah, the bulletproof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of flatten it with the spatula already. I'm just gonna kind of decorate it a little bit. So what I do is I
Oh, you kind
Wow.
of swirl.
add some
One more
salt.
time. Actually, it was really open here, but she still want to turn. I don't know why.
So I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of peanut butter.
Just to create,
Here. Yeah, some
Like-
swirls.
is it layering or is it like a pattern?
Yeah, some patterns.
Alright. That's the fun part.
Second
So
one.
this is a dish that kids can be involved at this stage, right? They can actually come on in and help the parents out there to put their creative into the test.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use something sharp.
Like a knife?
You can use a knife, or you can use actually back of a spoon or a fork.
It's like how we do coffee.
Yeah, and then
You
just
know, then they do coffee art and they use the straw.
yeah,
and
just
then
give
they
it, swirls like that.
Oh,
Oh wow, she's quite artistic, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, so
just
then when
give it
you
swirls.
freeze it, then there's some patterns. It doesn't look so
oh
flat and
wow.
polished.
No,
Colour.
it's like that one.
Yeah.
Wow, now it looks like a marble cake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so you
okay.
just pop this in the freezer for about an hour or two, and then you can take it out, put it in the fridge.
Okay, so
Yeah.
when she go to the fridge, we turn one round, and the 1 hour will pass already.
Okay.
Ready, bro? Ready? One. I go to the fridge, huh?
Do I have to turn one now?
You know, you
go,
go to
and put in the fridge can already. 1, 2, 3, we turn. Woo!
All right, so this has been frozen for about an hour. This is how it looks like.
Wow.
I'm just gonna
Let's bring
take
it
it
close
out.
to the cam. And then have a close up. Wow, the sauce actually turned out to look quite nice after an hour, right? And that's how
Yeah.
time passed on fast forward. We fast forward everything.
Okay, so I'm gonna make Yao Xiang slice this chocolate fudge.
And when chocolate is hard, you need to use your muscles. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I want to just show the
crispy,
cam
yeah.
how nice
Wow.
it is. You can actually make your own chocolate bar at home, so it's actually healthier. Oh wow.
Can,
Just- yeah, you
Okay,
can
it's a
just cut-
fudge because
just cut,
because
yeah.
it's not a chocolate bar, it's really a fudge. So you can see how soft it moves in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's very rich, so you can't have too much of it. Yeah.
So that way you will naturally control. So let's quarter it, bro. Okay, so let's take one each, lah. Huh?
Okay, I'm gonna take just a little bit because
Okay, then
it's a bit rich.
Let's
for me.
slice this into 3 portions
Okay,
then.
perfect.
1, 2. You know which one is mine already, lah.
Okay.
All right, so there you have it. This is called a peanut butter.
Fudge. Is it?
Yeah, peanut
Easy
butter.
chocolate
correct.
fudge.
Easy
Oh,
chocolate
easy
fudge. Now, before we dive in and taste this one, anything you want to say to the viewers on what you're cooking fast forward, especially when it comes to keeping fit, staying well, and of course, maintaining functionality?
I think it's an overall package. So not only do you want to exercise, I think diet is actually a very important portion which a lot of us, I think, in Singapore tend to forget about. So I think at least for me, today's segment is really quite interesting. So there were a lot of fun, small little facts that I didn't know. And I think it helps, not just the taste, but also I think how easy it is to cook. So I actually am more confident in the kitchen that I won't screw up at home,
Yeah,
you know.
so easy, isn't it?
Yeah, so easy. So fast free, I think I'll definitely go back and try as well.
So we're gonna dive on into this fantabulous taste. Let's see how it tastes like. Ooh, wow! It's almost like a
Not bad.
ooh. It's like a
Good.
brownie. I'm saying too much ooh today. That means I'm liking the food, right? So once again, ladies and gentlemen, for watching us and joining us right here on Wot'cha Cooking, thank you for staying with us. Remember to like, share, and comment. If you have any questions, just comment it right below. If you see it, we get someone to answer you as soon as we can. So we look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Wot'cha Cooking. Fast forward.